For over a century and a half, the Collins family has lived under the curse of the mysterious locked room in the abandoned West Wing. Morgan Collins spent a night in the room, and when he came out in the morning, the family discovered that he had been possessed by the spirit of a man who had died in 1680. On this night, the family tried to exorcise that spirit from Morgan's body. The attempt failed, but in its wake, the family learned what no Collins has ever known: how and why the curse began.
Wake up. Wake up. Morgan?
Julia?
Thank heavens. Thank heavens you're yourself again.
Myself?
I'll explain everything.
Julia, how did I get here? What happened?
It's a long story, Morgan. And I'd better start with the last thing that happened.
Julia! I've survived the room. I'm alive and well, and I've broken the curse.
No, Morgan. No, Morgan. A moment ago, the spirit of Brutus Collins appeared in this room. It spoke to me, and it said the curse is not ended. It will go on, and it will lead to more tragedy than ever before.
Julia, I don't understand. The original letter that was written by Brutus Collins himself stated that when a person went into the room and survived, that he would be all...
No. I'm aware of all that. But I just learned something that we didn't know before. It was not James Forsythe that put on the curse. It was Brutus Collins.
Brutus?
Yes. The man was obviously half mad. And he was despised by everyone in the family except his sister. And when his sister turned against him, then he became completely mad. And that's when he put on the curse.
But it was a Collins who put the curse on this family.
Yes. Yes, and it was Brutus Collins who killed his wife, Amanda, and James Forsythe.
But why?
Well, he and James Forsythe were business partners. Brutus was cheating Forsythe. And Forsythe found out about it and told Brutus that he knew. Brutus had to kill him to protect himself.
But why would he kill his own wife?
Forsythe and Amanda were lovers.
Julia, how did you find all these things out?
You told me.
I told you?
Morgan, what's the last thing you remember when you went into the locked room?
Well, I remember discovering a secret door in the room. And I opened it to find out what was on the other side.
Yes, and what you found was a flight of stairs that led to a room that had old ledgers in it and two corpses.
Yes, but how did you know that?
The two corpses were Amanda and James Forsythe. And somehow or other, while you were there, the spirit of James Forsythe possessed you.
Do you mean I came out of that room as James Forsythe?
Yes. Yes, and we were afraid that you would never be yourself again.
Well, how long was I in there?
Over a week. At first you seemed quite harmless, but then you began to change, and you started to become violent. Earlier this evening, we held a séance, hoping to exorcise the spirit from your body.
And you succeeded?
No, it was the ghost of Brutus Collins that managed to get the spirit of James Forsythe back to its tomb.
Julia, please tell me the rest of this downstairs. I'm going to go see if I can find Catherine at once.
Good evening, Daphne.
Good evening.
Where's Bramwell?
I don't know. He's been gone most of the evening.
Are you feeling all right?
Yes, of course.
You haven't been happy here, have you?
Josette, whatever made you say a thing like that?
Well, I know it's true. There was a quality about you when you first came here, a spirited, zestful quality. I don't see it anymore, and I know why.
Josette, there's really nothing wrong. You've been awfully kind and considerate toward me, but there's really nothing wrong. Nothing that won't work itself out in time. Please excuse me. I'd like to get some air.
Julia, do you have any idea where Catherine might be?
Haven't you found her?
No, I've looked all over the house.
No, I haven't any idea where she might be.
Julia, do you know something you're not telling me?
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, what else happened while I was possessed?
Nothing.
How many times did Bramwell come to this house?
Now, you really must not get upset by that.
How often did Bramwell come to this house? I can't believe he stayed away all the time that I was possessed. How often was he here?
A few times.
Or more like every day.
Morgan, don't start imagining things.
I'm not imagining anything. I'm just angry, and I'd like to know why my wife is not here where she belongs.
Where have you been all evening?
Oh, hello, Mother. Well, I've been out walking and thinking.
I picked up this letter for you in the village.
Mother, this is wonderful. This could be the news I've been waiting for. I'm to meet Daniel Cabot at midnight. He's the one that'll have news of my ship. Aren't you excited?
Even if the news is good, will it change anything, Bramwell? Will it make life any more bearable for Daphne?
Mother, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do, Bramwell, and it's time you faced up to it.
Faced up to what?
You are exactly like your father. He could talk about anything except his own emotional crises.
We'll have to discuss this later. I'm going to the village.
No, we're going to speak now. If you are unable to realize the mistake you've made, then it's up to me to point it out to you.
What mistake are you talking about?
Your marriage to Daphne. You do know it was a mistake, don't you?
No, I don't know.
Bramwell, look at me. Do you love her? Do you really love her?
Yes, I think I do.
You don't think you love a person, Bramwell, you know.
All right, then I know.
That makes you rather unique, doesn't it?
I don't know what you mean.
No man can divide his love between two women. You're still in love with Catherine, and you know it.
My feelings for her will pass.
You don't believe that any more than I do. Bramwell, if a man makes a mistake and hurts only himself by it, that is one thing. But in this situation, Daphne is the one who's being truly hurt. Can't you see that?
Has she been talking to you?
She hasn't had to. It's obvious enough just looking at her.
Where is she now?
She went out for some air.
Yes, I do have feelings for her. Very deep feelings.
Why can't you show them?
I don't know. I want to be close to her. I want our marriage to have some meaning, but for some reason, I haven't even been able to try.
Some reason other than Catherine?
Possibly.
Do you know what it is?
No, I don't. But at least I'll begin to make an effort. I promise you that.
Don't promise me. Promise yourself. She's a fine woman, Bramwell, and she's devoted to you. It would take so little to make her happy. So very little.
If this is what I think it is, then everything's going to be different after tonight. Believe me.
It is you I love, Catherine, and always will love. Nothing can ever change that.
Daphne!
Morgan! Have you... Well, I mean, have you recovered?
Yes, I've completely recovered.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. We were all terribly concerned about you.
Well, I'm sure that Bramwell wasn't very concerned.
I'd like to talk to Catherine. Is she in?
No, she isn't. I'd like to talk to Catherine myself.
It's getting late. Where is she?
I think you know the answer to that.
Morgan, please explain what you meant by that.
I think it's quite obvious by what I meant.
I don't think it's obvious at all. I have no idea where Catherine is.
Do you know where Bramwell is?
No.
Do you think it's possible that they might be together?
Is that something you know or just suspect?
It's a very real possibility. You see, the week I was possessed, your husband took advantage of me. He saw Catherine every day. That doesn't seem to surprise you very much. Or maybe you didn't know anything about it.
No, I didn't know anything.
Then why aren't you defending your husband?
I don't think it's necessary. If you're implying that Bramwell and Catherine have been unfaithful, I don't believe it.
You don't or you won't?
Morgan, I think the things you've said are shocking. Do you believe it? Do you really believe Catherine could be unfaithful to you?
No, you're right. I mustn't ever think anything like that. I'm sorry. But I'm no less angry at Bramwell. Now, he must not see her anymore, because if he does, I'm going to kill him.
Now, Morgan, you know that isn't the answer. Now, I told you not to get upset about this.
I can't help it.
Morgan, if Catherine and Bramwell have been seeing each other, you must believe that it is simply friendship.
That isn't the point.
I want you to know something about Catherine, too, before you see her. I want you to know that when you were possessed, she was with you all the time. Even when you became dangerous, she wanted to be near you.
Julia, where is she now?
Well,
Why isn't she here?
I was just about to tell you. One of the servants just informed me that she's gone to the Stokes cottage.
What is she doing there?
Well, Carrie Stokes was here when we had the seance. At the height of the seance, you got up and ran out of the room, and Carrie fainted. I expect Catherine's gone there to care for her.
Well, I'm going there to get her.
Morgan, would you tell Catherine...
Daphne?
Daphne, what's wrong?
I don't know. I suddenly felt very dizzy.
Well, you'll be better when we take you back to the old house.
No, I'll be all right.
No, you'll be better off when you're in bed.
No, Julia, I want to stay here. I've got to talk to Catherine.
Whatever you have to say to Catherine can wait till morning. Now, come, let me take you there.
All right. Perhaps you're right. I feel a bit weak.
Come along.
Julia, what's wrong?
She got very dizzy at Collinwood. Let's get her onto the sofa.
Here, the smelling salts, Julia.
Her fever's gotten worse.
Julia, I feel so warm.
Come, let's take you upstairs.
Where's Bramwell?
He had to go into the village.
Come, let's go upstairs.
No. No, I want to wait here for Bramwell.
You're too ill to sit here and wait.
He's never coming back to me, is he?
Oh, of course he is, my dear.
Oh, Josette, how I wish I could believe that.
Well, you must believe it because it's true. Now let us get you to your feet. Julia, I think you should send for Dr. Fletcher.
All right, I will. Do you have some alcohol?
Yes, I know what to do.
Daphne all this time?
Almost all this time, yes. The doctor should be there about now.
How is she?
I don't know. I'm worried about her. Have you seen Catherine?
Well, yes, I brought her home. She's upstairs.
Oh, did you tell her about Daphne?
No, I didn't think it was anything serious. But if you think it is, I'll go and tell her.
No. Let's wait and find out what the doctor says.
You know, I believe I know what it is.
What?
I believe that Daphne knows where Bramwell's feelings really lie. She knows why he married her. And she's unable to live up to that. The man should be shot.
Daphne, what are you doing?
Josette, I want to be here to greet Bramwell when he comes home.
But you know what the doctor said. You need complete rest. You must stay in bed.
When is he coming home, Josette?
Soon,
When?
my dear. Very soon.
Why did he go into the village?
He had to meet a man at midnight. Something to do with his ship.
He's been so worried about his ship.
Yes, I know. Now lie back and try to rest.
You'll bring him here as soon as he comes home.
The very moment he arrives.
Thank you, Josette. Josette? Why do you look so sad?
I'm not sad, my dear. Not sad at all.
Daphne? Daphne, are you here? I have wonderful news.
Please let me be alone with him, all right?
Whatever you say, my dear.
Mother, Daphne, it's happened. The ship has come in. We're rich. We're rich, Daphne.
Oh, Bramwell, I'm so happy for you.
Everything's going to be so different now. I know I haven't been a very good husband, but Well, I did a lot of thinking on my way back here. Well, everything's going to be different. We'll travel, and you'll have everything you've ever wanted in life.
I always wanted to hear you talk like that.
You don't seem very excited.
I am, Bramwell. Of course I am.
Daphne, something's wrong. You're pale. You have a fever.
No, it's nothing. Well, the doctor was here. He said I'd be all right in a few days. Hold me, Bramwell, please. Just hold me in your arms.
Daphne, nothing must ever happen to you. Nothing.
Mother, what has happened to her?
Came so suddenly.
What did the doctor say?
Tell me what the doctor said.
She's dying, Bramwell. Daphne's dying.